Bud Light Seltzer, available for delivery.
Antonio Missions National Historical Park wants to celebrate with you.
The San Antonio Missions National Historical Park proudly wants to celebrate virtually with the LGBTQ community.
Happy Pride Month from San Antonio Missions National Historical Park. Pride Month is in June to remember the Stonewall riots of June 1969. Stonewall in Manhattan is now a national monument, which is part of the National Park Service. The National Park Service helps to preserve stories of adversity, challenge, and empowerment throughout the United States for all Americans.
Our national parks can be a place of community, healing, and celebration for all.
National parks tell the stories of the American people, even the difficult ones. From Stonewall to the San Antonio Missions, the National Park Service preserves diverse stories of adversity, perseverance, and strength. Find your park, find your pride.
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 Young people need to realize that everything about us is defined by the census. So to be able to say, yes, I am in a same-sex relationship, that is remarkable. Make yourself heard, be seen, actually be counted. For the 2020 census, it's so much easier because you can do it online. It only takes you 10 minutes. 10 minutes to make a difference for 10 years? I think I can take that.
Hey San Anto, this is attorney Christian Sanchez from Raices. Raices is a nonprofit fighting for immigrants through legal services, social services, and advocacy. We have offices all over Texas, but are headquartered in San Antonio. We continue to provide low-cost legal services and assistance, even though our physical offices are closed due to COVID. See our website and follow us on social media for more info. We just want to share our continued commitment to supporting the LGBTQ plus immigrant community. In the last year, we have represented over 15 transgender women fighting for asylum. All of them were fleeing harrowing persecution and violence just for being transgender. I am happy to report that a majority of them have won their asylum cases, and we have secured release for many more. But the work continues. LGBTQ plus immigrants face layers of marginalization and oppression that lead to negative outcomes such as over-incarceration and over-policing. This is especially true for Black LGBTQ plus immigrant folks. Focusing our representation, our legal representation, and our assistance is our way of uplifting the community and fighting back against oppression and hate. We remember and honor the lives of Roxana Hernandez and Joanna Medina Leon, two transgender asylum seekers from Central America who lost their lives while in ICE custody. I believe they would still likely be alive today if not for unjust government immigrant detention practices. We are sending much love to the LGBTQ plus immigrant community of San Antonio, and we want to wish everyone a happy Pride.
Hello? Oh, hey, what's up? What? They're not gonna have a pageant this year. We get another year.
Hello, Sergio. Yes. Been a while. They did what now? Wait, what am I supposed to look out for? Ah, get it.
though our Pride Parade, in which I enjoy participating so much, has gone virtual this year, my support for LGBTQ plus rights is unwavering. This Pride Month, we can celebrate a great victory in the United States Supreme Court and work together going forward to achieve even more progress. Let's celebrate pride that is bigger than Texas. Thank you.
Pride means courage.
Pride is freedom. Amor es amor. Que viva Pride.
Pride is being an ally.
Pride is diverse.
Happy Pride Month from Del Rio State!
Who are we?
We are HRC!
I am Human Rights Campaign.
I am HRC.
I am Human Rights Campaign.
Yo soy la campaña de derechos humanos.
Pride means
comunidad,
inclusiveness,
resistance, love,
justice, protest,
equality,
esperanza,
power.
I am Human Rights Campaign.
I am HRC.
Yo soy la campaña de derechos humanos.
I am Human Rights Campaign.
We are
Human Rights Campaign San Antonio.
My pride.
My pride.
My pride. My pride.
My pride. My pride.
My pride. My pride. It's our pride.
Happy Pride!
Blaze up the place, 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 drop the bass.
So we're gonna do 3 things. I'm here to guide you.
My name is Maria Salazar. In the middle of a pandemic, we celebrate 50 years of Pride. There's much work to do, though. Take your passion and vote. Be counted and do the census. Speak for the children at the border locked in cages. Let us rebuild Puerto Rico. Stand with Black Lives Matter and let the dreamers dream. And like we did during the AIDS pandemic, let us take care of one another. Wear masks, social distance, and wash your hands. Con mucho orgullo, adelante.
Dios está con él.
Pride San Antonio. Enjoy yourself and stay safe.
Para aquellos que se quejan tanto, para aquellos que solo critican, para aquellos que usan las armas, para caminan.
Happy Pride, San Antonio. We love you and be safe.
Para aquellos que nos maltratan, para aquellos que nos contagian.
From sunny Tel Aviv.
We love you, San Antonio Pride.
Pride, San Antonio. Black Lives Matter.
Wishing you a happy Pride and vote.
Love you, San Antonio Pride.
Happy Pride. During this time of uncertainty, let us continue to remember to show compassion and love for one another. Humanity unites each and every one of us. Your voice matters, so remember to vote this election season. Your vote es su voz.
Hello, we are Metropolitan Community Church of San Antonio, and this is our virtual Pride Parade. We are an all-inclusive church, and all of you are welcome. Our message is this: God's love is for everyone, and God loves you exactly as you are.
Hello and happy Pride to all of my brothers and sisters in the LGBT community, and with much more love and affection for my San Antonio familia. I am one of more than 50 judges that served you in Bexar County, and I am your elected and open LGBT judge. I want to wish all of you a fabulous, safe, and memorable Pride 2020. Although we may be experiencing some difficult times, we are also celebrating monumental and historic advancements for our community and minority communities in general. This Pride, come out and feel free to be authentically you. Use this time of celebration to become more active with those issues that matter to us: education, immigration, representation, discrimination, protection, legislation, gentrification, reproduction, civic participation, inspiration, liberation, and reconciliation, just to name a few. Come out today, tomorrow, this month, all year. Exercise your inalienable right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And know that you and I always will be on the right side of fighting for equal justice and equality for all. Happy Pride, everyone.
me state for the record, we're giving love in a family dog. We are family. Hey, I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. Sing it to me. We are family. I got all my sisters.
We are los mentirosos. We are San Antonio's only drag king troupe.
Sí, señor, yo soy de rancho.
Como ustedes hacen,
Sí, señor, yo soy de rancho. Yo soy de rancho. Yo soy de rancho.
Cumbia. Cumbia.
Pa' todos esos morros, cumbia, 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 cumbia. Pa' todos esos morros, cumbia, 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 cumbia. Como ustedes hacen,
Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to my reading today. Okay, we're going to go ahead and begin with the Lover's Oracle card. Let's go ahead and pull a Lover's Oracle. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Let's go ahead and begin our mini reading today. We have Three of Swords, so someone seems to be in a lot of pain. There seems to be a third-party interference, so somebody is interrupting the relationship. We also have conflict going on and fighting. We have the nostalgia card here, so an ex is trying to come back. We have someone feeling very stuck here in the relationship, and it's very one-sided. Someone is weighing and juggling two options here. It's saying use your intuitions. We've got the Hermit card. Someone is going away looking for answers. Someone is in a healing process in this relationship. So someone is feeling very stuck, but someone is also going on a spiritual journey at this time. Someone is weighing options here. So there's a lot of options, and someone can live in an illusion in this relationship. Someone is carrying the heavy load. Someone is feeling very burdened at this time. Someone is pulling their weight more than the other person in this relationship. Then we have death of a relationship here, or death of a situation. This can represent Scorpio. So there's new beginnings going on here. Let's read our Oracle card again. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So someone here is weighing options. Love and light to everyone, and have a great day. Thank you.
On behalf of Sheriff Javier Salazar and the Bexar County Sheriff's Office, Happy Pride, San Antonio. My name is Lieutenant Stephanie Flores, and I'm the LGBTQ liaison for the Bexar County Sheriff's Office. Pride San Antonio has fought and served for equal rights for the LGBTQ community for over 17 years here in San Antonio. The 2020 virtual Pride Bigger Than Texas Parade and Festival aspires to bring and keep the community together, just as the Sheriff's Office aspires to do as well. We all must remember to honor our profound LGBTQ history on this 50th anniversary of the first ever Pride Parades. Thank you for joining us to celebrate, and remember to stay safe and happy Pride, San Antonio.
It's Pride Month, and Planned Parenthood South Texas is proud to stand with our LGBTQ community, staff, volunteers, and patients.
No matter if you're gay, straight, trans, or cis, you can come to us for cancer screenings, birth control options, STD testing and treatment, fertility assistance, as well as gender-affirming hormone therapy and PrEP.
At Planned Parenthood, we provide healthcare that's inclusive and respectful of all genders. Our goal is to make every person who comes to us feel welcome, safe, and cared for, while providing the best care, no matter what.
Beyond providing healthcare, we take action to ensure our communities are properly represented in the census and through voter engagement.
LGBTQ plus communities that don't get fully counted in 2020 will miss out on critical community health funding. The census counts, so do you. We've linked how to access the census in the description below.
And when you're done filling out your census, be sure to check and make sure your voter registration is up to date. Also linked in the description.
Getting out the vote is critical to increasing the quality of life for LGBTQ plus Texans because the policies passed by the Texas legislature affect us all.
This Pride Month, Planned Parenthood stands in solidarity with the protesters in the Black Lives Matter movement, including Black LGBTQ plus people whose health and lives are most at risk. To dismantle systemic racism, homophobia, and transphobia, we must stand in solidarity with the protesters who are demanding change through demonstrations and uprising.
Planned Parenthood South Texas not only stands with the LGBTQ plus community, many of our staff and volunteers are a proud part of it.
And we will continue to be here to help you thrive in this world.
Happy Pride Month.
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 We are the party.
We are the party.
We are the party.
We are the party.
Hello, Bexar County. I'm Monica Alcantara, and I am your Bexar County Democratic Party chairwoman. We are here today to celebrate Pride.
Well, my name is Robert, and I'm a gay Democrat. Pride means being able to, walk around, be proud of who you are, and not be shameful of your sexuality.
I am Julian Garcia. I'm a salon owner, self-employed, and I am a Democrat. So Pride was amazing to see the first time, but it was more powerful this time. The crowd was huge.
One of my first Pride experiences was with our daughter when she came out early on. As I mentioned, she came out at 15 years old. And throughout that whole process of learning and discovering who she was, her dad and I were there every step of the way.
Hey San Antonio, I'm Robert Vargas III. My first Pride experience was being invited to sing as a part of the opening ceremonies with the MCC, the Metropolitan Community Church Choir. That picture was taken and put in the paper. That next day I get a call from my grandmother, who immediately hands the phone to my father and says, "Hey son, we're reading the Sunday paper. We see a picture of you participating in Pride. I'm proud of you and I've got your back no matter what." That was my first real Pride experience. I'm proud to be gay, and I'm proud to be a Democrat.
Hi, I'm Deborah Bond. I'm Bexar County Democratic Party Precinct Chair for 2080. So my most beautiful Pride experience was being at the vigil for the Orlando nightclub shooting. People were all united. People were we were sad and we were united at the same time.
Hi, my name is John Goodman, and I'm a precinct chair with the Bexar County Democratic Party. My Pride story it comes from a couple years ago when my husband and I went to the San Antonio Pride Festival to register voters. And I was out there doing my thing, asking, "Are you registered to vote?" and signing people up. And he was standing next to me, and I noticed he turned his gaze over to the gate where people were coming in, and he started crying. And I said, "What's going on?" And he said, "Look." And there were 4 or 5 Army soldiers paying their entrance fee to come in uniform. Now, why was he crying? He had been in the Army for 30 years and had to lie about who he was. I've always been a Democrat. Democrats are the party of inclusion. I mean, there's room in the Democratic tent for a gay man like me.
My name is Danny Ingram. I am the former national president of American Veterans for Equal Rights, AVER, our nation's oldest lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender veteran service organization. 2020 marks our 30th anniversary of service to the LGBT military community. We were founded by veterans from World War II, Korea, and Vietnam to fight the discriminatory policy that denied us the right to serve in our nation's armed forces. After decades of hard work and many sacrifices, we finally achieved victory when President Barack Obama signed the Don't Ask, Don't Tell repeal law in December 2010. AVER was invited by the White House to witness that historic event. That was a tremendous victory for us. But as we all now know, it was not complete. The current administration reversed the newly enacted policy that allowed transgender patriots the right to serve. AVER will not consider the ban on LGBT service to be defeated until transgender people are allowed to serve with pride, dignity, and authenticity, just like any other man or woman who volunteers to serve our country. We work with the VA to develop programs specific to the healing of LGBT veterans, and we continue to educate the military and the American public about the honorable service of LGBT patriots who have served our country since Valley Forge. AVER is dedicated to achieving a military where every service member is free to reach their full potential, unburdened by policies that discriminate against anyone for any reason. The guardians of liberty must be, first and foremost, the representatives of freedom. Thank you for 30 years of your continued support. I wish you all a very happy Pride.
Hi, I'm Mayor Ron Nirenberg. Happy Pride Month. I know that we wish we could be celebrating things very differently right now, taking to the streets in bright colors and participating in an energetic parade to embrace diversity and celebrate equality. The COVID-19 pandemic is forcing every resident, family, business, and government agency to reevaluate and realign their priorities to ensure a safe and healthy recovery. I want to personally thank you for following the guidance from our health professionals by social distancing and wearing a mask. Thank you for staying home and celebrating Pride virtually with us this year. This year, we mark the 51st anniversary of the Stonewall Uprising in New York City. The LGBTQIA+ community had succumbed to discriminatory treatment for years, but suddenly on a hot June night in 1969 in Sheridan Square, the community united and fought back. After Stonewall, there was no turning back on the road to equality. We all shared the immense joy after the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that no one should be discriminated against because of who they are or who they love. Before this historic victory, in states like Texas, it was completely legal to fire someone solely based on their sexual orientation or sexual identity. The SCOTUS decision reminds us all that progress is possible. This ruling was also possible thanks to Title VII in the Civil Rights Act, and it's not lost on any of us that we owe a great amount of gratitude to Black Americans for their constant fight for civil rights. As MLK once said, the arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice. A big shout out to the Mayor's LGBTQ+ Advisory Committee and our community for marching, petitioning, and protesting at the national and local levels for years in the fight for dignity for all. Remember, this is also your victory. I will continue to promote awareness of the individuality in our community, finding ways to build bridges to promote understanding and tolerance. As your mayor, I am proud to join you in the fight for justice and equality for all. Enjoy the festival. Viva Pride and Viva San Antonio.
Hi everyone, welcome to Pride 2020. My name is Juanita Leal, and this is my husband Larry Leal, and we are the owners and directors of SA Street Crew. This is our 10th year with SA Pride Parade, Bigger Than Texas, and we weren't letting you guys down this year. So I hope you enjoy our little parade segment. We do this every year, not only because it's a fun parade to do, but we do this because we've got friends and family who we support in the LGBTQ community, and we just want to tell you guys we love you and happy Pride. Love you. See you 2021. Girl, work it. Ow! Go! Happy Pride!
Happy Pride Month, everybody. I'm Mayor Bruno J. Lozano, Mayor of the City of Del Rio, Texas, and I wanted to once again wish you a happy Pride Month. Pride started because a black trans woman had had enough of being threatened, hurt, beat up in New York City. That started the Stonewall riots in 1969, and for over 51 years, we have come together for our civil rights and freedoms that every single human deserves and expects in the United States of America. We've had a monumental week this week with the passing under the Supreme Court of the United States for equal treatment in the workplace for all of us. That is monumental, and it just shows you that democracy does work. I'm the first openly gay male elected to the position of mayor here in the city of Del Rio, Texas, and I could not be prouder of my community for supporting me for who I am, not for what I am. That leads me to the next opportunity that I encourage all of you to be empowered with. Get out there and vote. Elect officials that represent you and support your needs as a citizen here in the United States of America. We're all equal under the law. Be sure to get involved politically because you never know the outcome, like myself, who got elected to the position of mayor. I want to encourage every single one of you to get out there and check in on each other because COVID-19 is a challenge for everybody. Mental health is extremely important, and don't forget to check in with your friends, family, and loved ones while social distancing keeps us at home. Again, everybody, happy Pride Month. Celebrate your true, authentic self, and you never know what the future will lead. Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month, San Antonio. And remember, the first Pride was a riot.
You came into my life, and my world never looked so bright. It's true, you bring out the best in me when you are around. Things keep getting better.
Hi guys, happy Pride Month. What's that? Oh, a fan.
I'm back, Sister Anita Margarita here, wishing you a very happy Pride Month. During these times, it's especially important for us to be strong, to be safe, wear these out there every time, and to be kind. Please be kind to each other. You may be having a hard day, but there are always others who may be having it harder than you. So please be kind. I hope to see you very, very soon. Until then, please take good care of yourself and of your loved ones. See you soon.
Makes everything alright. All things just keep getting better.
Happy Pride, San Antonio. We look forward to seeing you again once all of this COVID mess is done. But until then, stay safe and know that you are loved, you are valued, and you're the only you that we're ever going to have in this universe. So go out there and be the best damn you that you can possibly be. We love you.
2020, medical students receive an average of 5 hours of LGBTQI plus healthcare education over a period of 4 years.
In order to increase cultural competency and close the gap on healthcare disparities in the LGBTQI plus community,
we at the University of the Incarnate Word School of Osteopathic Medicine are working to educate other medical students through safe space training, research, and education.
As future healthcare providers, it is our responsibility to bridge the LGBTQI plus knowledge gap in healthcare.
To the LGBTQI plus and Black communities, we acknowledge the intrinsic healthcare disparities.
we will continue to educate ourselves as physicians.
We will listen to your needs.
We will advocate for you as our future patients.
Pride is and has always been a protest. In 1969, trans women like Sylvia Rivera and Marsha P. Johnson led our community into protests against a police force that systemically brutalized queer and non-white communities. In 1969, they said enough is enough. In 2020, in the midst of a pandemic, it can seem like there isn't going to be a Pride, with all the fun parties sponsored by liquor brands and multinational banks getting canceled. But 2020 has shown us more clearly than ever that the fight that Sylvia and Marsha started is far from over. And to continue their legacy, we have to learn from their example. In 2020, Pride is still a protest. In 2020, we again say enough is enough. Black lives matter. Black queer lives matter. Black trans lives matter.
So, for Pride Week, what does it mean to be an LGBTQ ally? For me, listen, respect people's experiences, know that everyone has value regardless of their beliefs or their sexuality, the color of their skin, or where they grew up, and act with dignity and act with compassion and make sure that we're lifting people up rather than pulling them down in everything that we do. And then I think for me, finally, make sure we bring our children up in a world that's better than the one that we grew up in terms of tolerance and in terms of making sure marginalized and traditionally ostracized people can have the opportunities. Our kids will carry that flame forward, and so that's what it means for me.
The community
Thank you.
is togetherness, it's acceptance, it's empowerment, it's a chance to find a loving family outside of a home where there may not be one, a chance to find out who you are and be that person. That's what your soul was put on this earth to be. Find that truth, live that truth, and everything else will come.
Hola, cola, Shelly Lares here. I hope you guys are enjoying the show. Happy Pride to y'all. And, of course, we're going to take it a little bit old school. I'm going to do a little reminiscing with you guys. So if you know it, sing it with me. And let's go. Come on, yeah. Eso. Come on. ¿Por qué te marchaste, dulce amor mío, dejando mi corazón muy herido? Hoy recuerdo las caricias y amores que me dabas olvidando rincones. Quisiera sentir otra vez tus besos, tus manos acariciando mi piel. Hoy que la nostalgia llega hasta mí, escribo una carta y te digo así: tengo muchas ganas de besarte, amor. Ay, amor, ay, amor. En la noche ya no puedo ni dormir. Tu recuerdo sigue en mí. Tengo muchas ganas de besarte, amor. Ay, amor, ay, amor. En la noche ya no puedo ni dormir. Tu recuerdo sigue en mí. Hey. Eso. Shake it. Come on. ¿Por qué te marchaste, dulce amor mío, dejando mi corazón muy herido? Hoy recuerdo las caricias y amores que me dabas olvidando rincones. Quisiera sentir otra vez tus besos, tus manos acariciando mi piel. Hoy que la nostalgia llega hasta mí, escribo una carta y te digo así: tengo muchas ganas de besarte, amor. Ay, amor, ay, amor. En la noche ya no puedo ni dormir. Tu recuerdo sigue en mí. Tengo muchas ganas de besarte, amor. Ay, amor, ay, amor. En la noche ya no puedo ni dormir. Tu recuerdo sigue en mí. Hey. All right. Since we're celebrating Pride tonight, I want to hear you sing it at home. Ay, amor, ay, amor. You know it. Come on. Ahí vamos. Ay, amor, ay, amor. Tengo muchas ganas de besarte, amor. En la noche ya no puedo ni dormir. Tu recuerdo sigue en mí. Tengo muchas ganas de besarte, amor. En la noche ya no puedo ni dormir. Tu recuerdo sigue en mí. Hey. Ah, little throwback for you. Ganas de besarte. 1993. Oh. Come on. See. Oh, little 1993, ganas de besarte. Happy Pride to you guys. Thanks for having me. On behalf of myself, Shelly Lares, and on behalf of my beautiful girlfriend, Mia, we want to say Happy Pride. We love you guys.
Hello, 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 my BeBe babes. This is your very own BeBe Zahara Benet. To all my BeBe babes in San Antonio, I just want to wish you all a very, very happy Pride. Hope you're staying safe. Hope you're staying healthy. I know I was supposed to be there this year, this month with you all to celebrate Pride, but as you know, with the health crisis right now, we are not able to be there. But I'm sending you so much love, and I want you to celebrate yourself. Know that you are loved. Know that you are special. Know that I'm thinking about you. And next year, I cannot wait to come to San Antonio to celebrate the biggest Pride in Texas ever. I love you all. Happy Pride. And remember, stay blessed, stay safe, stay special. Kisses and feathers.
How you doing, mis amores? This is Cynthia Lee Fontaine, all the way from RuPaul Drag Race. And welcome to the Digital Pride for San Antonio 2020. You know, sadly, due to the pandemic, coronavirus, and all the couple of situations are happening right now so far, we are not going to be able to see each other in person, but we are celebrating on this Digital Pride festival, show. You know, we have a lot of like pride and equality right now. The energy can stop. It's Pride Month and we need to celebrate Pride to the fullest, you know? And I just call Pride Month right now. It's June, you know? But I just think that every single month of the year we should celebrate equality and pride, okay? So I just want to send you love and support. Please, everybody, stay safe, stay healthy. I know the pandemic, the coronavirus is everywhere. But if you maintain social distancing and you maintain healthy and safe as possible, everything is going to be fine, okay? Also, sadly, we are fighting for human rights. We need to support our transgender community. We need to support our black folks. To be very honest with you, if the community it's experienced this type of discrimination, this type of violence, they are discriminating against humanity. So I want everybody of you to support your African American community, your black community, because Black Lives Matters, okay? Also, this year is something important. I've been promoting this campaign in all my entire social media. You need to vote. You need to vote this year. It is very important that you raise your voice, go over there and vote. This is the only way that we can change the history of everything and politics and rights that is going to be beneficial for us for the following 4 years. You need to vote. Tenemos que votar, señoras y señores. You need to let your voice heard and vote, okay? And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to send you this message because we're stronger than ever. And I would like to say that we're going to see next year at Crocker Park for Right Bigger Than Texas 2021. Okay? Nothing can stop us to celebrate equality and to celebrate love. I love you, mis amores, from the bottom of my heart. This is Cynthia Lee Fontaine. And happy Pride, and may the equality and love wins.
Hey everyone, this is Angel from the Cover Girls, and I just wanted to get on here for a second and talk to you. 2020 did not come into our lives as we had hoped. Many of us had plans and resolutions that we wanted to get into. And for those of us whose lives were already a struggle, this pandemic did not care. We got no sympathy, not even a pass. Graduations were canceled, weddings were postponed. And even more sad, many funerals and memorials could not be held. None of us could ever have imagined that this would happen. Not in this day and age, not in 2020. But it did. This week, me and my Cover Girl sisters, Caroline and Sunshine, were scheduled to perform at the Pride Bigger Than Texas in San Antonio. Every time we were called for this event, we were already booked. For 2020, I told our manager we wanted to do the event this year, no matter what. And finally, it was booked. The LGBTQ community has always been a force behind my career individually, as well as behind the Cover Girls. And any of you who know us personally know how much we love and respect you. You guys have withstood decades of struggle, and your victories are some of the greatest our world will ever know. And now, along with these struggles, we have an invisible enemy lurking, waiting to attack. And though it may have bumped your Pride Festival, it can never bump your pride. Because it isn't a 1 day, 1 week, 1 month thing. It's a part of who you are, what you've done, and what you will continue to do. Pride Bigger Than Texas will proceed next year, and we will be there. And I want to give a special shout out to our virtual Pride stream director, Adrian Ortega, for making this all happen so we can still celebrate, but be safe. And that's the note I want to end this with. Please, everyone, be safe. I love you, God bless you, and happy Pride. Oh, and one more thing. In regards to next year's Pride, show me you really love me, and be there.
Bud Light Seltzer.
Feeling mighty good tonight. But you see, baby, it's a little hot in here. In more ways than one. So I've got a little proposal to make to each and every one of you here tonight. I think it's time that we all go dive in the pool. Y'all wanna go dive in the pool? I know y'all wanna go dive in the pool. Come on! Come on! rock it, people. Say it, people. Feel it, people. Bump it, people. Rock it, people. People, feel it. People, bump it. People, rock it. People, people, feel it. People, bump it. People, rock it. People, turn it up. People, feel it. People, bump it. People, rock it. Let's go get funky. Run to the door. Jump up on the floor. People, party people, come on and rock the floor. I know what you're living for. People, party people, come on and rock the floor. Run to the door. Jump up on the floor. People, party people, come on and rock the floor. I know what you're living for. People, party people, come on and rock the floor. Las manos arriba. I know you're not tired. Honey, we're just getting started. What we need is a party in this place.